Hi, everyone. Good evening. Just to confirm if everyone can hear me. Hi, everyone. Good evening. Can we all hear me? Am I audible? All right. I already see congratulations. You guys are so excited to be here. All right. If you guys are excited, even though I know you are already, let me know. Let us know how excited you are, how happy you are to be here. Okay. Congratulations. I've been seeing you guys' pictures everywhere, and wow. So you guys have been hiding your beauty from us. You are going through a lot in the program. Meanwhile, it has been you guys have been looking nice, looking great, doing it with so much beauty. Wow. Hi everyone. Good evening. First of all, I would like to welcome everyone to long time coming. First of all, you have been here for the past 1 year, so welcome everyone. Please try to get your classmates and more people to join. Today is your day. We're here because of all of you. So we expect to see people in your numbers, right? By now, everyone should be here. I don't know why you're not here, right? We know that there's like an eating queue for taking out time to join today's graduation ceremony. We're so glad that you are here. I'm actually so happy. I know Amara is excited. I know Susan, everyone here has actually been so excited for today. There's been a lot of planning, a lot of things that we have been doing behind the scenes, but finally, we're about to start. And then I think, first of all, how many of you guys know the theme for today's graduation? I want to believe everyone should know because everyone has been getting our emails about, from great to greatness against all odds. And the main reason why we picked this theme is because we know that it has been a long time coming. It has been a long journey. We know you guys have been a very tough but rewarding journey, actually a tough but rewarding one. And you have put in the grades, you have put in, the sleepless nights working on your capstone projects or your different projects right from first semester, right, working on your assignments. You have put in the work and now you have come out like with greatness, right? You have done the work, you have done everything that deserves to be here. We know that some of you have had different health challenges, different obstacles from work, from school, different things all at the same time. But against every single odd, you are here today. All right. And we celebrate you. We're so happy that you made it. You made it through. You didn't give up. You didn't drop out, to pay. You were able to stay here. And we're so proud and we're so happy that you're here, right? So in basically I've already given my introduction and welcome speech, but once again, welcome everyone. For those that don't know me, but I don't know how all of you will know me because you have been with me for the past 1 year. My name is Darren Adej. I'm not going to cry because I've sent out my heartfelt speech. I know Amara expects me to cry. I know there's some people here that want to see my tears, but I'm holding it in, right? I've sent my tears. They have seen my tears via email. I sent this morning. You guys should have gotten my heartfelt message. If you didn't, please go and check your email, right? And I'm so proud of everyone here. I can't wait for all the amazing things that we're all going to do. We're all going to achieve. I can't wait to start seeing, oh, what tagging this person, the person is tagging old school, they're already working. I can't wait to see all of that. And I'm so proud of everyone for just being here, for making it through, as I've said, right? So congratulations. Congratulations once again from me. Also from Tabby also says assistant managers. So congratulations for both of us. We're so happy and we're so proud of all of you, right? Very soon you're gonna hear congratulations from other people as well. We're all here to celebrate you. So everybody that's going to come on stage is just going to be saying congratulations. So just be saying thank you. Let your head be swelling. Just be saying thank you to know where everyone is joining from. I know this, I think this is our most diverse cohorts. I keep on saying it. We have people from so many different places. I remember when I was working with the designer on the sash designs, and people kept on DMing me that, oh, they cannot see this country. They cannot see this country. They cannot. So we have so many different countries. So please let us know where you are joining us from today. Don't lie. You guys should not lie. Let's be serious. I know some of you, you would like to join us from Canada. There's some people that would like to join us from, another states. But please, say, let's be sincere. Let's be sincere. In a few months, you may be joining us from somewhere else. But as of now, today, where are you joining us from? Okay, let me see. I can see Ethiopia. Hi, Lydia. I can see Nigeria. Okay, let me see Benin. Hi, guys. Hi, guys. UK. Okay. I'm yet to see my Ivory Coast people. Where are you guys? Where is everyone joining us from? Let me see. Okay, Lagos, Ghana. Hi, South Africa. Okay, hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. Okay, Cape Verde. Hi, my Cape Verde guys. Hi, how are you? Somebody said Wakanda. Can you see? This is why. Let's be serious. We have important people that are on this call. Let them not think we're serious people, right? Please, let's be serious, okay? Let them know that we're serious people here. Okay, hi, person from Burundi. Yes. Hi, Rose. Rose from Kenya. Okay. So we have a wide range of people, right? Thank you so much. And it's so nice to hear where everyone is from. We have so many other places. I know there's so many other people from there are people from Rwanda, Uganda. We have people from Ghana, right? But thank you. It's nice to see where everyone is joining from. You guys are, there's still, we have important dignitaries on this call. Okay. But thank you everyone. And it's nice to know that we had a huge mix of people, and amidst, the differences that a lot of people had, you guys still stayed the course. I know it was somewhat hard for Cape Verde guys, and for some other countries that speak French, but you made it through, and I'm so proud of you, and I'm so happy for each and every single one of you. Thank you for staying till the very end, right? Thank you for staying to the very end. So, as I said, we are going to be hearing from important dignitaries, right? So first we'll start. Adewale, say hi. I told you we have important dignitaries. We'll see more dignitaries, but no worry. Adewale said he should wait. You will see. You will hear from him later. All right. So first, we'd like to hear from your program manager. They have been with you for the past 1 year. So I know some of them are going to cry on this call, but please, guys, don't try to cry. Okay, hold it in. You have made it through. Okay, so I'd like to call on your. I think we'll start from the first person we have here, which is Ore, and then the rest can take it up one after the other. Over to our amazing program manager. They have been the ones doing a lot of things behind the scenes. Let's clap for them. Let's encourage them. Clap for them. Clap for them as we bring them to the stage.
Hello.
Okay. Oh, hi, Ore.
Hi. Good evening, everyone, depending on where you're joining us from. Hi. Hello. My name is Arolu Azubar, and on behalf of the School of Products, I am Program Manager for the School of Products. So I'm here to wish all the graduating learners for the School of Products a happy graduation. And I want to tell you that I am genuinely proud of you, proud of your journey, proud of how far you have come, and how much effort, time, commitment, and resilience you put into your journey here at All School Africa. I do understand that it was not an easy journey, but you pushed through the days where you had projects, assignments to work on, the days where you were not sure, you didn't have clear answers to some of them, but you, at the end of, like, you still kept going. You did not give up at any point, and that is why you are here today. And I know that you have grown not just in skills, but in how you think, in how you communicate, in how you interact in the community, and in how you work in teams and approach problems. And I know some of you started the journey here at All School Africa School of Products unsure about maybe what you wanted to do or your place in tech. And I know that today you're not living the same way you came. You're living as a person that has grown in skills. You're living as a product thinker. You're living as a product leader. And I know you're going to go on to do great and amazing things. And that is like very powerful. And I want you to remember three things as you step up, go out in your journey. I want to remember that you don't need to have everything figured out, right? It's a journey. You cannot have everything figured out all at once. So you're living here with your certificate, with the skills you've learned, the technicalities you've developed, the technical skills you've developed, and just go out there, keep practicing what you've learned, and don't get overwhelmed by the things or a lot of things that are going on. So you keep figuring things out bit by bit as you go on in your journey. So it is just about you embracing the challenge, embracing your journey, and being proud of it. And also, never underestimate the value of your perspective. Whatever you know, whatever you have developed from now on is very important. The way you see problem, the way you think about it, and the solutions that you build matters a lot. So wherever you are, always remember that your perspective matters, and remember to share them, and don't be shy of speaking about what you know. And finally, keep learning. Learning does not stop. Your learning does not end here. There are so many things that would keep evolving over time in the industry. So continue to keep learning, continue to be open to that, and never forget that it's a journey. It doesn't end here, right? So to everyone graduating to here today, this is not the end, it is just the beginning. And I cannot wait to see the amazing products you will build, the problems you will solve, and also the great impact you will make in the society and industry at large. So, congratulations once again. You have earned this, you have worked for this, and I am so proud of you. And it is not bye bye, but see you again. Hopefully, we get to have meet sometimes or anywhere in the future. Well done and congratulations.
Thank you so much, Ore. Thank you so much, Ore. So,
Are we following the sequence, Darren?
yes, we are. Go ahead,
Oh,
Susan.
okay. So I think mine is I'm feeling a bit, I'm happy. I'm very happy today. But I have a little confession to make because I should have been graduating today still. This is true confession. Amara, don't laugh at me. Right. And I want to give a shout out first to Sam. Right. I should have been graduating. I'm not going to tell you why I'm not graduating. Now, this is actually not to downplay your efforts. This is actually appreciating you sincerely, right? Appreciating you because you were able, despite most persons' busy schedules, despite all the hurdles, you're here. You have your first semester results, second and third semester results, and you have qualified, to get a certificate. It's not something that you should take for granted. A lot of persons started and most persons were not able to complete it. It shows that you have grit, just like the team says. You have the grit to overcome anything life will throw at you, even after graduation. It's not about finishing old school. This is a start for most of you in a new career path entirely, right? This is a start. Some of you have gotten jobs already because I know a couple of persons that already gotten jobs in their different tracks, right? But this is specifically to, I'm going to speak specifically now to people in the School of Data. Why? Because I know they are the most quiet amongst all, especially the data engineering guys, right? I'm sorry I'm calling you guys out, but I want you guys to show up, be visible, you know, um, make people see what you have done. Um, And again, it's not just about finishing. Most persons here will finish, graduation will happen, there will be nothing on their timeline, nothing on their social media pages, nothing whatsoever. I'm going to ask a question. I have the heart of a teacher, so I'm going to ask a question. How many persons here, created used the Get My DP and posted it on their social media platform? How many persons here have written a story to show um their 1 year experience at all school, how they're able to learn from zero, to the end, I'm going to give a personalized story. This is a bit personal for me, right? I remember when we were in class first semester, and we had the instructor say something about this Sophos, and a lot of persons were lost in the cybersecurity class. And one of the things I want to give kudos to that track is the community. Old school is not just about come and learn. I think one of the things that differentiates old school from every other online school, and I can beat my chest and boast about it, is the community. You have a supportive community. Don't let it die. Even after graduation, let it still build that relationship, right? Still post jobs if you see opportunities, even after leaving old school. Um, Also, irrespective of the track, because I know cybersecurity will take over the comment section right now, but then, irrespective of the track, right, please learn to network with people, go for events, attend, try to join groups. I think there'll be time probably post graduation, we'll be posting links of communities you should be joining, international communities that is related to what you study. So you have to network with people both nationally in Africa and internationally. Be very intentional about your growth. Be very, very intentional about your growth. I'm going to stop here, but I just wanted to take one thing with you. If you can make it through 1 year of online learning, not physical learning, and you have your grades and you're here, please, it's something it's worth celebrating. Celebrate this win. It's actually a big win. Don't count it all because it's an online school, you take it for granted. It is very difficult to learn. There's a research, most persons start online learning and they've not been able to complete it. So for you to start and for you to finish, that is kudos for you. And you did it in 1 year virtually. Most persons start Coursera that is just 6 weeks, 3 months, and they could not finish. Well, you're here. Please, I want you to please clap for yourself, praise yourself, hype yourself. You did it in a year and you did it well. We are proud of you. Rep all school well, and then rep yourself well. But be more proud that you're able to make it online learning for 1 year. It is worth celebrating. Thank you. And network, please, with your peers. Thanks. Darren.
Well,
Go ahead.
yes. Hi, everyone. Good day. Thank you so much, Suzanne. Thank you, Ore, for your kind words. Hi, everyone. Hi, School of Engineering. How are we doing? How are we feeling? Are we excited? Finally, the day is here. We are done. We are graduating. And we have our technical skills, right? I know on Wednesday I couldn't say lots because I was emotional, but I'm going to try to say more today. And I know I also tried to say my words with the notes that I sent to you earlier. So if you read it, know that that note came from the depth of my heart, and I mean every single word that I said in that email. But I'm just going to go ahead and address you here as much as I can without breaking down. All right. Don't mind me, I'm not going to cry. But yeah, first of all, congratulations to everybody. And I promise you that what you achieved here was not easy. If it were easy, everybody that joined the program at the beginning with you last year would be graduating with you. There were a lot of obstacles, whether it was a personal obstacle or it was an obstacle here at old school. The fact is that each and every one of you persevered. There were late nights. You had moments where I'm sure that you thought, oh my God, this is very impossible. But remember that against all odds, you made it here. You made it to graduation day against all odds, right? So I remember a moment where you guys also thought I was a weapon fashioned against you. And to be honest, that's the funniest moment in my career because some of you started calling me Optimus Prime. If you don't know that, I know. You people started calling me Optimus Prime. That was very hilarious. But I hope you see now that what we were trying to teach you is discipline. We're trying to teach you discipline, accountability, consistency, So to teach you how to be outspoken, right? Because these are also skills that you need to take you far. That's in addition to the technical skills that you've learned here at Old School. So I know that right now we are all celebrating a milestone, but one thing that is very important for you to have at the back of your mind is that this is just the beginning. You're still learning, so stay teachable. Keep your eyes peeled for more opportunities to grow yourself while you're also selling yourself out there in the public. So keep learning. And once you keep learning, the sky is your limit, right? And I think finally, I'm going to say that I've never said it to anybody all throughout our town halls, all throughout our meetings or the side conversations I might have with one of you. But this cohort, Baraka 2025, is a very special cohort to me. You are the first cohort that I've watched from the beginning that's from onboarding up until graduation, because of course, this is me also celebrating 1 year at Old School. So you are somewhere in the middle of my heart, somewhere there. I know that you're around there somewhere, but know that you are very, very special to me. And when I say don't be strangers, I mean it. I mean it. Don't be strangers. I'm no longer your program manager, but as I said, you can always call me your ally. So don't be shy to reach out or say hi whenever you see me. I only know a few faces amongst you all, but I'm willing to know more, right? So you are now a part of the Old School alumni, but also remember that you are always going to be a part of the Old School community. So that community you've met here, don't lose it. That community you've met here, don't lose it. So I'm always rooting for you and good luck. Before I continue talking and tear up, let me just end it there. Yeah. So the next thing on our agenda for you, we've heard from your program managers, you've heard from Ores, Suzanne, and myself, but there are special people that I want you to also hear from, and that's your instructors. So we have compiled something from your instructors for you to watch. So just join us and watch it.
Hello. For those who spent the last several months backing bugs and deployment with me, I'm Innocent Chukwemeka, your instructor for the cloud engineering track.
I'm Sharifdin Tijani, product marketing instructor.
My name is Daniel Adisaji, and I teach backend engineering.
We're here again, and it's loads and loads of congratulations to everybody that has crossed the line.
I'm happy to congratulate our graduating learners on these amazing achievements in their career.
I want to say a very big congratulations to you on your graduation.
It has been an absolute privilege to watch this cohort evolve from curious learners into capable tech professionals.
Learning data science is not easy at all, and you showed the resilience needed to grow and to keep pushing forward.
Starting from the naivety to the questions, and now look at you. You are mature.
I share in your joy, I share in the happiness. This is a huge milestone, and you should all be incredibly proud of yourselves. See that level of dedication, I see that commitment, and I can only wish you guys the best.
Your perseverance, your hard work, your dedication has paid off.
Beyond the technical syntax, I hope your biggest takeaway is the ability to learn how to learn.
Learning never stops.
As you move forward from here, remember that the knowledge you have gained is powerful. Use it to build, to protect, and to solve real problems in the world.
I'm honored to be part of your learning journey and to have contributed to your growth. And I look forward to what you guys are going to achieve in the future.
I'm going to miss you guys. I'm going to miss you guys so much. I already miss you.
Especially going to miss you guys. I mean, my Python students.
I wish you the absolute best in the world out there.
I wish you guys the very best in your future endeavor. Whatever you decide to do after now.
Can't wait to see your names on the engineering teams of the world leading companies. Go forth and build amazing things.
I'm proud of you all, and I cannot wait to see the amazing things you guys are going to accomplish in the future. Keep learning, keep building, and keep protecting the future.
Let's catch at the top.
All right. I'm sure that was so touching. If you saw one of your instructors, say hi. Shout out to them in the comment section. For those that you were not able to see some of your instructors, you can still reach out to them. I'm sure they're all wishing you the very best ahead. They all appreciate and they all care about you so much. They all wish you the very best ahead. I'm sure they are rooting for you. Go forth to the next phase of your lives. All right. So next will be unearthing some memories. We'll do a little testimonial. So if I know a lot of you sent your testimonials to us via the Google form. We shared a Google form, but I would actually like to just hear from some of you guys as well. Just one person. How has your journey been here at Old School? What would you like to say? Your journey has been, just a few words. Let us know what your journey has been like. Just let us know. And I think I would unfortunately have to put someone on the spot. I can see Sam is here. Hi, Sam. Adeyinka Samuel. So in just a few words, if you'd like to share with us how your Old School Africa journey has been, just let us know if you can unmute your mic. Hi, Sam. Are you
Hello.
there? Hi, Sam.
I'm fine. Good evening. Can you hear me?
Yes, we
All
can.
right. So, thank you so much, to the team at Osco Africa, Suzanne, Amara, all SOE representative, executive, the SOE student at large, and all Baraka 2025 code. Thank you so much. And my journey in old school has actually been from, should I say, grass to grace, because I actually came in as a novice. I came in as a beginner in cybersecurity, and here I am today. Even though I'm not where I intend to be, but where I am now is not where I was coming from, right? And I really thank God for bringing me this far and having amazing people in art school. The sense of community, especially for this Baraka 2025, is very, very different, and it's something that I just want to appreciate everyone in SOE, the executive, the students, the way they actually make executive worth it, the way they actually make serving worth it. Thank you so much, everyone. And yeah, that's what I have to say for now.
All right. Thank you so much, Sam. Really, really, really appreciate it. I know I put you on the spot there, but thank you so much. And thank you to everyone for everyone that we saw. I read most of your submissions about your testimonials. We're definitely going to try to, do a whole story time on our social media. So please watch out for that. But we saw all of your testimonials and it has been so beautiful to watch and see how you guys I got a little bit teary reading some of them, how some of you started not knowing anything, how you were able to, get support from each other in the community, like Sam mentioned, how you started your journey, how some of you it was hard for you, how some of you at some point you wanted to give up. Most of you were juggling old school with like full-time jobs, 9 to 5 jobs. Some people were also students, some people were doing so many things right at the same time, and it was just so interesting and so wonderful to read and to see. And please, like we have all been saying, talk about it, share your testimonials online, let people know that it's not easy to graduate, it's not easy to register for a program, right? And spend one whole year trying to learn, putting in the work, day in day out, right? And trying to just show up every day. But a lot of you did it and you are here, you showed up, and we're so proud of every single one of you. So please talk about it online. Today is your day, right? Today will soon end. Well, you can still talk about it as long as you can. The whole week, next week is for you. Keep on talking about it, share your wins, and be proud of all that you have been able to achieve, right? So we'll be moving on to the next aspect, which is capstone projects. We had a presentation 2 days ago on Wednesday where it was a showcase of different people's capstone projects online, right? We had it for those if you were able to join the showcase, just let me know in the chat box. Just say hi, I joined. If you saw the amazing ideas and the amazing things that everyone was able to build, um Okay, I can see a lot of people saying hi, hi. Okay, thank you so much for joining in. So there was a few people that signed up and registered to showcase their projects, and it wasn't something easy. I was speaking with a lot of them after it, and a lot of them were so scared, they were so anxious. It was their first time presenting an idea to a bunch of people, right? And I just wanted to just celebrate their ideas and show people that were not able to join the different things that everyone has been up to. It was not just capstone projects. A lot of the projects were actually things that people did on the side. So I don't know how you guys were doing it. You were doing your capstone projects, you were still doing another side project, you were still, learning, you were still showing up in your 9 to 5. A lot of you are actually so amazing, right? And some of them just wanted to showcase some of the different things that they have been able to do. And I wanted to show everyone some of these projects that were so amazing. So okay, the video is starting now. So we had this Ecole Ballon d'Or. It was done by Femi Victor, and it's like a live football recognition platform where you can be able to see from players to coaches a whole presentation on it. I think the presenters can drop their sorry, let me just pause this. So some of the people that presented, you can feel free to drop your links in the chat box so that other people that are watching us right now, they can actually check out some of the links. If you have links to your projects, please post about it. Okay, then we have the Conning Kit by Akinlabi Blessing, which was like a centralized platform for being able to track all school quad sessions, links from instructors. This one was actually particularly special because he saw a problem and he tried to actually fix it. He saw that, we needed a central space for some of these projects as well, right? And some of these links that your instructors drop and links to different things as well. Then we have Health Q, which is a patient reminder platform that empowers healthcare providers to schedule and also send automated reminders to their patients. This was done by Abdulaziz, right? And it was an amazing idea for people to be able to remember their medication appointments, their vitals, and all of that. Then we have Eventful by Ibrahim Bello, and it's a complete event management and ticketing platform where you're able to create, discover, and experience unforgettable events. Like I said, you guys should drop the links to your projects in the chat box. Be proud about it. Then we have Medical by Sinesipo, and this is a simple, calm telehealth experience designed specifically to reduce patient anxiety and improve accessibility for first-time digital users, right? This was her capstone project. Then we have the Pomodoro app. I'm sure some of you might have heard of the Pomodoro technique, right? And this person just tried to turn this into an app, right? And it's a time management app and a platform where you're able to manage your time well. I think that was done by Emmanuel Ajibola. Then we have the Tuma Reports, which was done by Rose, and it's a community-driven platform where you're able to empower citizens to be able to document and share some of the social issues. This design and this app is actually live on your app store, so you can actually go to your whatever app store you're using and search for Tuma Reports, and you will see it. This was done by Rose Tunguru. She's one of our Kenyan learners, right? Then we have a job application tracker, and I think this is something that everyone is going to start using right now because you're about to enter the job markets, right? And this was done by Angela. It's a web application designed to help job seekers organize and track your job application. So as you're applying for jobs now, you're about to enter into the job market, you can use this to just be able to track some of the applications that you send out and know which ones you're getting interviews for, or you're getting rejected for, and just be able to track and know where to improve on. Then we have the T Health AI app, which was done by Evans, and it's an AI powered platform designed to help tea farmers and tea factories detect disease early, predict yields, and forecast the market prices, and just be able to make smarter decisions, right? This was done specifically for tea farmers. Okay, the next one should be okay, Project Euphoria by Ayomide. This Ayomide is a cybersecurity learner. The fact that she still showed up to try to present something was amazing. It's a network that solves real-world challenges by connecting a bank headquarters to multiple branches and designing for reliability and security. Then we have Edu App, which was done by Ifedolapo, and it's a course enrollment platform designed to streamline the administration of courses and user data through a secure and scalable back end. Okay, then we have Learn As You Go, which short from LAGY is a peer-to-peer learning platform where people can learn and teach at the same time. You can also earn coins while teaching. That was done by Esther. Then, okay, no, sorry, that was done by who? Let me see. Okay, that was done by Ololade, sorry. Then Esther did Curly, which is a health tech app, and it's a mobile tech health tech application designed to help users manage their health digitally, right? This was like a product design capstone project. Then finally we have John, who did Nexus, and it's built to make investing simple, trustworthy, and accessible for young Nigerians, by being able to combine your investment tools and financial education. So I think let's just give a round of applause to all of these amazing ideas. Just clap for them. I know everyone did so many amazing things. There were some people that didn't submit, right? And I know this is just there's just like about 14 people, right, that presented. And I know this is just like zero point 0.1 of everyone's ideas, right? But let's just appreciate ourselves, clap for yourselves, clap for these guys as well for also showing up. Like I said, a lot of them were very anxious and scared about their presentations on Wednesday, but they did amazing. They did so well. And I'm sure this is just the beginning. They're going to gain that confidence to be able to present anywhere and be able to, just have that confidence to be able to do whatever they want to do wherever the respective places that they'll be working. They have that confidence to be able to present their ideas as well. Okay, so we're moving on to the next segment, which will be inviting our keynote speaker, which is Chisom Nwoku. And I'll just read. I'm sure how many of us have heard about Chisom, or is this our first time? I feel you'll be living under a rock if you are just seeing her for the first time. But if you have seen her online, if you're in the tech space, you have heard about her, let us know. Let me know in the chat box, okay? But then Chisom is a multi-talented software engineer. She's a published author and a digital creator, and she has been very passionate about big data and artificial intelligence. And her experience cuts across leveraging big data and cloud technologies to design and develop scalable data platforms for organizations. She's currently contributing to the development of the next generation of systems that redefine how data powers large scale AI model training. And she has a bachelor's in computer science, and she's currently doing her master's at Georgia Tech Atlanta. And she has worked with some of the biggest international firms such as Microsoft, where she was a big data engineer in the Windows engineering team. She has also worked at Bank of America, where she was a technology analyst on the robotics and automation team. I hope we're clapping and, I hope we're encouraging her. She's also a published author, with her most recent book being Data Engineering for Beginners, a complete roadmap for aspiring data engineers, published by Wiley Global. And in addition to her professional achievements and multiple awards, Chisom is also an accomplished public speaker. She has spoken at so many events, and she's also a YouTuber, playing a pivotal role in the global tech space. When me and the program managers were thinking of someone that we should bring for today's session, from grit to greatness. I remember Aura was the first person that she just mentioned Chisom, and I was just like, yes, we all agreed, and we are like, okay, let's try to reach out to her and get her to come today, okay? And I'm so glad that she was able to, make out time for us today out of her busy schedule, all right, on a Friday. So thank you so much, Chisom. Hi, and the floor is welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for being here
Thank
today.
you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Let me go ahead and share my screen because I have a couple of slides, just very few because I know I don't have.
No problem.
I don't know
Let me
if I
stop
can.
sharing mine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
stop sharing mine so you can go ahead.
Okay. Please, can someone confirm if they can see my screen?
Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
Cool, cool, cool. Thank you so much for having me, alt schoolers. I've been here for a while, and I'm just hearing all the stories of how you guys have been learning for over 1 year. 1 year is a lot. 1 year is a lot. I run a mentorship program, and it goes for like 4 weeks, and I know how hard it is to, teach people, and even for students to learn for just 4 weeks. Talk more of like 52 weeks. And I'm so happy to be here. Very quick, I'm just going to be giving like a sort of like motivational speech. That sounds cliche, but it's actually motivational. So I'm going to be talking about grit and understanding how you can go from where you currently are now with the skills that you have learned to being great. But the truth is that not everybody will be great at the end of the day. It's only the people that choose to do things with what they have, with resources that they currently have, and just utilize it against all odds. I cannot do this talk until I talk about like my story. So many of you have known me for some time because I share a lot about my journey on social media. Some people might not, and that's fine. But I would also want to talk about how I started. So if you look at this picture, this was me when I was learning Android development in 2019. I was in my third year in the university. I had a HP laptop that was always overheating. I don't know if there is like an Android mobile track on old school, but if you're doing native Android, you will understand what I'm saying. So I was learning native Android. I was writing code on paper because at some point, code started getting super hard to grasp for me. And, I was also organizing tech events on my campus. This was a picture I took at Enugu. I went to UNN. And, just trying to get into the mix and understanding what I'm currently doing. But this was a point in my career or in my soon to start career that I felt completely lost. I didn't know what to focus on. I tried so many things. I tried project management, I tried web development, I tried Android development, I tried product management, a whole lot of things. And I settled on doing programming because it's something that I enjoy doing. But at some point, it started to feel very, very intimidating. It started to feel like this thing is complicated. The programmers in the house don't understand what I'm saying. And every direction I took felt very confusing. I was making progress today, and tomorrow it felt like I wasn't even doing anything. And I remember thinking, or even talking to like my mentors I had at that point, telling them, I don't think this programming thing is for me, or I think it's too complicated. I would go to the student hub that we had in school to learn with other people because it's something that I really like doing. And at that time, it's not like now where you have like a lot of women in tech communities. A lot of ladies weren't really coding per se. So I didn't really have that, girl group community where you say, okay, let's do this together. No, I didn't have that. And so it was quite intimidating. And I always remember when I was trying to run something on my program, I was trying to do like a build and it didn't work. And I started crying, I started bawling my eyes out. I called my mentor and I told him, see, this is not working. And to me, I'm like, is it worth it? Should I just, I was studying computer science, but I'm like, should I just try something else or I should just focus on probably another field? Fast forward to, I would say 2021. And the gap wasn't a lot per se, but that's just to understand how intentional I was to knowing the kind of person I wanted to be. I made a decision that I was going to push through regardless of whether I feel confused, regardless of the number of times that I cried myself to sleep. I will clean my eyes and start afresh tomorrow, regardless of if there were any women or if there were no women, regardless of if the field was super hard or if there were simpler. I'm not saying that other fields might be a bit simpler or maybe less complicated fields that I would have probably done. I got tired of complaining and I chose to discipline myself over excuses. I chose to fall down and pick myself back up, especially when it mattered. I stopped listening to the voices that told me that I couldn't. There are a couple of people that told me, oh, you're a lady, try something else, in tech, go and do something else. You must not do engineering. I surrounded myself with people who are already where I wanted to be. When I say surround myself, I'm talking about social media, physically. I was friends with people that were way ahead of me in their crafts. I got clear on the bigger picture of the person that I wanted to be, the woman that I wanted to become. I remember telling my friend in school in 2019, oh, the kind of career I want to work for a very big company. I want to have a great laptop. I want to do like 9 to 5 girly, going to work, building products, shipping stuff. That was the picture I had in my head, and every other thing that I wanted literally followed. And I made a decision to choose the hard things over and over again. If you agree with me, anything computer science, anything technical, anything technology related is not easy. Even if you're a PM or you're an engineer or you're even a designer, it takes a lot of brain work. It takes a lot of times where you'll be doubting yourself on the things that you're creating. And looking at the chisel that, got started in tech back then in 2019, or even before that, because I had a very computer-friendly upbringing at home. But officially getting started into tech, learning how to code, to looking at who I am today, I'm like, what if I gave up? What if I said I want to do something else? What if I didn't like push through? I'm currently doing a lot of things now. I've worked for one of the biggest companies, Microsoft, Bank of America. I'm doing amazing things now, pursuing like a higher degree, being recognized at so many like pinnacles of my career. And it's something that I am so grateful to God for, and also thankful to myself for not giving up. And that's just like the background of my story. And what I would use to describe my story is a lot of resilience and a lot of grit, right? Against all odds, against all the circumstances that surrounded me. If you're in Nigeria, you know how building a tech career is and all the things that will be against you. There's electricity, there's light, there's funds, there's resources. But against all odds, I was still able to push through all of that. So what does it mean to be gritty? I read this book recently and that was like, oh my God, this was something I just read recently and I just saw the keynote title. I'm like, this aligns a lot. So what does it mean to be gritty? You've just finished from old school, you've learned amazing technology skills. There are so many people today that reach out to me telling me, oh, they want to get started into tech, they want to do this, they want to do that. But you have done like the bulk of the work. And when I say the bulk of the work, by you've done your learning, like your structured learning, 60% of the work is already done. So where do you go from here? I just want to use this talk to remind you that to be someone that's gritty, you need to understand that consistency beats intensity. You guys have been on a 1 year long program, you've been building, you've been learning, you've been collaborating. So from here on out, you need to understand that it doesn't matter how much you do in a day. What matters is how much effort you're making day by day. Most people would rely on motivation. Oh, when I wake up this morning, I'm going to write this code. I'm going to put this prompts on ChatGPT or Claude Code, right? And I'm just going to sleep. Probably next week, if it works, if it doesn't work, I'm going to continue from where I stopped. No, you don't need to rely on your motivation. You don't need to rely on your emotions, the way you feel, how things are set up. You need to understand that gritty people rely on routine and discipline and showing up on bad days. When I say bad days, I mean you're going to have bad days, but you need to understand that doing things consistently would help you learn faster, would help you fail faster in the long run. And it's just about doing very little every day. I had a goal this year, or I have a goal this year to read more books. And it doesn't matter if I come back from work or from the train station and I'm very tired. What matters is that I read at least a page. It might not even be the two full pages. It might just be one page and I'm done for the day. The unsexy repeated work is what creates extraordinary outcomes. That's something you should take away from this point. If you want to see extraordinary change, you have to do something extraordinary. If you want to see something that's so different from what you've been doing or the results that you've been getting, you need to learn how to do the hard work. Someone says, I know we made this call, the person says, the work that you are avoiding, the success that you want is in the work that you are avoiding. So if you know the thing that can take you to the next level, you know with every one of you listening to me on this call, you know the thing that can take you to the next level, but you know that it requires a lot of work, which you are not ready to do. So that is what you need to come to terms with and just push yourself. Second thing is you need deliberate practice, not just practice. Some people try to build a lot of products here and there, small products, try to design stuff, build this, but you need to be deliberate. Why are you building what you're building? I saw a lot of projects that you guys showcased, but not all effort is equal. Deliberate practice means that you're working on things that matter. You're getting feedback on what you're building. You're working on your weaknesses. If you're a full stack person, you understand that, oh, you might be really good at front end, but on the back end side of things, you're quite weak when it comes to like maybe APIs or servers or things around distributed systems. You focus on that part to practice and you push yourself slightly beyond your comfort zone. You want to make sure that every single day you're not doing routine work. You're not just practicing for the sake of practicing. You're not ticking boxes for the sake of ticking boxes. You're doing something that actually makes a difference and you're improving intentionally. One thing I always do is it's the end of Q1 this year. I would always sit back to assess myself. What have I done from January up until this point? And what progress can I make for the remaining part of the year. If I see myself doing something consistently and I'm not seeing any changes, it might be physically, my career, faith-wise, I need to see some kind of change to make sure that I'm not just ticking boxes on my to-do list. So you always want to understand that growth comes from discomfort. If you are going throughout your day week by week and you're just there, you're sleeping, you're waking up, you're calling your family, you're eating, and everything is just good and fine. As long as you're not a billionaire, I don't think that I don't think that that should even be in your schedule. There should be some points in your life where you experience some kind of intentional discomfort. You want to make yourself uncomfortable. You want to push yourself out of your comfort zone. You want to sleep later than other people would usually sleep. You want to wake up a bit earlier. You want to spend more time on a project. That is when you know that you are growing. But you want to make sure that you're doing it deliberately. You're working on your weaknesses. You're getting feedback from other people. You're not building in a bubble or in a silo. You're making sure that you have mentors that are checking the things that you're doing and are telling you, oh, this is fine. You've been doing this for some time, but why don't you try out something different? Why don't you try out learning a new framework? Why don't you try out learning with like maybe AI assisted coding? Why don't you try out working with like a group of PMs or designers and just building something from scratch? Deliberate practice. Third is your environment shapes your grades. Piggybacking on my previous point, do not build in a silo. Grit doesn't just come from you. I know like self-empowerment is something that a lot of people like, but it's actually shaped by what is around you, the mentors that you're keeping around you, your expectations, being in spaces where persistence is the standard. I would always tell people, I like making friends. I'm a very playful person. But if I notice that in my friendship circle, I have, conversations with my friends and I am not growing in a certain way. I might not have friends like maybe in the IT industry or maybe in another industry, but if I notice that I have friends that are not pushing me to become a better version of myself, I'm not seeing my friend today and I'm not talking about envy here. I'm not getting inspired or motivated by whatsoever that person is doing, then it shows that you're not in the right space. Now, I'm not saying that all your friends have to be ambitious or your friends have to be, they want to become the next president of the United States. No, I'm just saying that you need to surround yourself in an environment, especially now where you're done learning. You need to start learning how to be intentional about going for tech events. I'm not just going for tech events to take swags or to network. Networking is a thing, but networking in the right way, meeting the right people, getting the right mentors. Your mentors might not be directly your mentors, like people that you chat with or call. They might be indirect mentors. What kind of YouTube videos are you watching? There are a lot of things going around in the tech ecosystem now, and you want to position yourself in a very sweet spot where nothing is flying over your head. You understand where your industry is going. You understand the people pushing that industry, the products that are pushing that industry. You understand the people that you should listen to, podcasts, books that you should read, articles that you should read, things that would inspire you from inside out, right? So try to surround yourself, especially now where you're leaving this community. I'm sure you guys have like an alumni community, but also try to physically surround yourself people that would push you to do greater things. So put yourself in rooms where quitting is not the norm. I'll tell a quick story. We had a technology hub in my university, and in that hub, you would see like 15 guys coding. Like one person is doing mobile, one person is doing the web end, and everybody is just focused. I can tell you for a fact that all those people right now are in good places. Some of them are like in the United Kingdom, some of them are still in Nigeria, but I can assure you that they're living very good lives because they were immersed in that space where they were learning from each other and they saw possibilities. So just to round up, being great at what you do isn't just talent or luck. Some people might see like great software engineers working at OpenAI, working at Anthropic. They're like, oh my God, these people are so lucky to be there. They're so talented. But it's not yesterday they started building whatever success they were thriving at. It was a series of decisions that they made when quitting would have been easier. They made decisions to make sure that they were always doing the hard things. They were always out of their comfort zone. And now they're enjoying themselves. Not like they're enjoying themselves, they're still working, but they're earning good money, living in cozy apartments because of the sacrifice that they invested into their future, back then. So if you're not doing anything now that would help you build a beautiful future for yourself, I can tell you for a fact that tech is amazing. I've seen so many people that tech has changed their lives, me inclusive, right? So you want to make sure that whatever seed that you are sowing in your friendships, in the skills that you're learning, in how gritty you are, in the kind of environment you're surrounding yourself with, things you're listening to, the things you're reading, they are seeds that would bloom in the next 5 years, in the next 6 years. And you say, okay, it was this decision that I made to join old school that made me who I am today. It was this decision that I made to still keep in contact with my classmates after old school to put me where I am today. So moving forward, I want to leave you with this. What do you want to become in the next 12 months? I didn't say 3 months, I didn't say 6 months, because 12 months is very significant. I want to make sure that you understand the kind of person you want to be by this time in 2027. What are you avoiding right now that you know can push you to like a very huge trajectory in your career on your future? What have you already counted yourself out of? Some people will see jobs. I do a lot of mentors. Some people will see jobs and be like, just that job is not for me. Or it's not for you because the people that are there don't have two heads, as far as I'm concerned. So, what have you counted yourself out of? What are the skills that you've seen people learning and you're like, let me just do the one I'm doing, right? What would happen if you gave yourself one more shot? What will happen if you tried coding again? What will happen if you give yourself another shot to the skill that you've always wanted to learn or this something that you wanted to upskill in? Ideas are not easy, but what plans have you actually committed to? As you're leaving this program, what do you want to do? What do you want to build? Who do you want to work for? What product do you want to monetize? Who in your life is making sure that you do not quit? Who in your life is making sure that you're accountable to your dreams, your friends, your families, your mentors, or even social media can even hold you accountable at times? What are you building, creating, and inventing next? I was on a call with a community a few months ago, and I was like, this is the year for builders. We've seen what's happening with like Claude Code, OpenAI, and so many like AI assisted coding tools that you can literally whip up things in seconds. So how are you putting yourself in a situation where ideas are pouring into your head? Are you doom scrolling on social media? Are you saying, oh, let me relax, all school is over, let me take a break, 1 year is gone? No, you need to take yourself back to the drawing board and actually understand the trajectory of your career and where your career is going. And lastly, the greatest people that you know don't have two heads. That's what I always tell myself. I would always, always shoot for the stars. Me, whether I am qualified or not, whether I have a degree or not, whether I have 6 years, 7 years of experience, I would always shoot for the stars because the people that did it, they do not have two heads. And just to conclude, I would want to just tell you guys about my mentorship program. And this is a sweet spot because for anybody that wants to join this mentorship program, I usually say, make sure your tech skills are in check. Make sure that you've learned what you're meant to learn before coming here. Because I will not teach you how to code. I will not teach you how to design, but I will teach you how you can be more. So Cohort is my mentorship program. I target like a tailored mentorship program for ambitious minds. It's for tech professionals that want to do more. You're done coding, you're done learning, you're working for a good company, you're earning good money, but you just want to be more. We have a couple of programs. We have the personal branding cohort, big tech cohort for people that want to work at big international tech companies, people that want to write a book writing and self-publishing, the UK Global Talent Visa cohort for people that want to immigrate to the UK via the tech route. The tech newbie cohort, obviously that's not for you guys. Early career cohorts, next gen, and the lead hack cohort as well. And just to conclude, the cohort that will be upcoming, of which I'm super, super excited about, is the personal branding cohort. And I feel like this will appeal to most of you on this call. This is for tech professionals who want to stand out, build a strong personal brand, gain recognition for their skills, and compete globally. Basically, every single thing I've been able to do is what I will be teaching you. And once again, to my fellow, what is it, my fellow old schoolers, but to all the old schoolers listening to me right now, I want to tell you a big congratulations. I want to assure you that you are in the right place. You made a very good decision for your career. And it's not everybody that would leverage what they learned in old school to do amazing things. But for the people that will, I want you to I want you to understand that things will not be easy along the way, but I want you to know that tech is a very lucrative industry and the industry is just getting better if you hold on tight to whatever is going on and just believe in yourself against all odds. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Chisom. Thank you so much. Please, everyone, a round of applause. Thank you. I learned a lot from your presentation as well. And I hope everyone, you took out time to listen and hear all what Chisom had to say. Please, if you just mention in the chat box one key thing you're taking away from, Chisom's keynotes right now. Just let us know. Want to be sure that you're actually listening. She didn't waste her time the past, 15 minutes actually pouring her heart out. I love the fact that I didn't even expect you to do slides, and I'm so happy and I'm so glad you actually did that, right? And you were actually explaining. A lot of people, I saw people saying that they don't want you to go, but unfortunately, she has to go. She has other things to do. But thank you so much once again for taking out time. I think some people are asking, for social media handles. Feel free to share them in the chat box as well, so that they can, check you out, follow you, and support you as well. But thank you so much. I can see some people say no one has two heads. Yes, that's someone that definitely stuck. All right. So please, nobody has two heads, and you can actually do it as much as Chisom was able to do it. You can do it, and far much more and better, right? So thank you so much, Chisom, once again. We really, really appreciate you taking our
You're
time. And
welcome.
you're actually one of us. You're an old schooler.
Ah.
So feel free, you're one of us.
Thank you
But thank
so
you
much
so
for
much.
having me.
And we
Thank you.
appreciate you. Enjoy the rest of your day.
You too.
All
Bye,
right. So
everyone.
bye. So we're going to continue with the rest of the schedule at the program. We're going back to regular programming. But thank you once again, Chisom, for your time. And we'll just be playing a little game, just a little break for us to just relax after hearing such an inspirational speech. And I'm going to be calling up two of our student leaders, right? Samuel and Ayomide, and they have a little game for us, just a little interactive game to just see how we're doing, how our 1 year has been. So yeah, Sam and Ayomide, are you guys there?
Yeah, we're here. We're here.
Hi,
All right,
Darren. We're
over
here.
to you both. I think you guys have some slides as well, or
Yeah, I am doing be sharing our screen
Yeah.
now.
all right, awesome. So let me stop sharing mine. All right, over to you guys.
Okay, hello everybody. My name is Ayomide. So we're going to be playing a little game. It's just an interactive session. We'll be asking some fun questions, some questions you can relate to, and you just need to answer us by commenting, dropping your comments in the comment section. So the name of the first game is Who Can Relate? My own guess is that we all can relate to all these things I'm going to ask, but we'll find out at the end. So the first question is, who can relate to opening a project when it drops and you're just staring at the screen for 10 minutes because you're confused, like, how did we get here? Who can relate to that? Just, drop your
Yeah,
answers.
Ashley Ayobami said, I swear. Muyo said, yes. Peter, yes, so 100. Muyo
Yeah,
said,
I
to
know we cannot relate.
semester. So I think cybersecurity student can actually relate more. They'll just be like, what is
Yeah.
this?
Yeah. So the
And
second question
we
is,
start
who can
disturbing
relate
our
to the second question is, who can relate to watching tutorials on the LMS on 2 times speed, like our life depends on it? Who can relate to that?
That's for everyone. In fact, please, can you add times 4? Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
forgotten that I can't use it.
If we
But for
had
people
that
that are able to
option, we would have
access it,
used it.
please, times 4, times 4.
Yeah, we need it. Okay, the next one is, who can relate to fixing one bug? You're probably working on a project, you fix one thing, then you now break everything else, and you're like, should I just give up? Who
Sophos,
can relate to that?
setting up Sophos. And I
Yeah,
think
I'm sure.
cloud people too, when they were doing their AWS of a thing, oh God, they had issues.
Yeah.
Shout out to the cloud representative. They
But
had
yeah,
a whole
yeah,
lot of
yeah.
issue. AWS not giving them access and a whole lot of things.
Yeah. So who can relate to last minute energy during like deadline period? You just left your project before, like, okay, but immediately it gets into the deadline, you're like, oh, it's do or die. Oh. Can relate to that.
Or more the struggle, last minute, the adrenaline to finish, breaking everything when it's 30
Yeah.
minutes before submission. Someone said I almost died though. Someone said that's when the inspiration comes. Wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
Amara,
Then you
can
are
you see why
disturbing
we
everybody.
always ask for extra time, extra time?
Yeah.
And I think I've actually seen someone
Okay.
submitting 2 minutes to 12 o'clock. I was like, wow, you get
Yes.
mind though.
Yes. People do that. Who can relate to we die here during final week? Like, we cannot just give up. We have come this far.
Or more,
I
we
guess we
die.
all relate to that.
Yeah, the whole
Okay, so the last
cybersecurity
question
project.
on the who can relate section is who can relate to being proud of how far they've come? Like, you just look
Please.
back and you're
I
like,
am proud. Udo,
yeah,
Nwanne.
yeah, I guess we all can.
I
So
think
someone is going to be taking the next section.
everyone is actually
The next
proud.
section is the let's reflect a bit section. So, let's just think back to the past year.
All right, everyone, congratulations once again. So, quick one. What do you think is your biggest win from this program? If you're in School of Data, School of Products, School of Engineering, what's that thing that I feel like it's your biggest win in all school, in your program? Uh, Are you product
Yeah,
designer,
just
product
tell us in the comment
marketer? Just,
section.
yeah, someone said finishing strong. Someone said I went from being a marketing girly who studied English language to coding Texas.
Studied
Wow,
English language to
that's
coding.
amazing. The community,
Wow,
yeah, I can
that's
actually attest to
interesting.
that. Connections, yeah, I actually built a very wonderful and meaningful connections here in our
Yes.
school.
Yes, old school gave us
Uh,
all that.
my GitHub students pack. Okay, I think that one is for cloud people.
Oh,
Meeting
yeah.
Mr. Shitemi and the relationship, in fact, God, they want to drag that to top.
Interesting.
They want to drag in. All right, someone
Just
said
kidding.
graduating. Thank you. Moving on. I appreciate a fellow students who made this journey easier. I won't be biased
Hmm.
here. Everyone is actually very, very wonderful. Everyone. I can remember
Yeah.
a time that someone just picked it up in cloud and feel like, guys, just come, let us do something, probably every week or every 2 weeks or so like that. I was like, wow, this is actually cool. Ayomide, Kabash, Charles, Enoch, Sam. Oh God,
Oh,
thank you, everyone. Our program manager, I
thank
know I'm
you.
appreciating your
Thank
program
you,
manager.
guys.
And I think, guys, I need to say this. If not for our program managers, and they are amazing, swear. They are
Oh,
amazing. From
yeah, they
Daring,
are.
Amara, with General SOE, Omo, they are amazing. They are amazing. All right, moving on.
Um,
What's one thing you
okay,
can
let's
do
go to the
now?
next one.
I think I'm still on number 3. Okay, what's one thing you can do now that you couldn't do before you joined Old School Africa? For me, I would just the
Any
ability to
skill?
actually, yeah,
Is there
ability to
anything you
actually
brushed up on?
live beyond borders. Yeah. Flex my certifications. Yeah, you
Somebody
must
said
do that.
concentrate.
You can act now. Hey,
Can
oh my
act
God.
now? Oh, no, no, no. Let's
That's
act
a very good thing,
ethically,
no.
please.
That's a very
We're
good thing.
ethical hackers.
All right, no problem. In our mind. Describe your journey in one word. Amazing. Because it's just
Hmm.
amazing.
Mine, I would say it has been, a roller coaster. I'm using 2 words. Just give me that privilege.
Okay. All right, AY, to the next slide.
Impactful, intense, challenging.
Ayo, over
Hmm.
to the next slide.
Okay, guys, we have one more section for you. So this section is confession time. And I want us to be honest here. We listen, we don't judge, right? So just feel free to confess and, say your truth. So
Yeah,
the first
we listen, we
question
don't
we have
judge.
is, have you ever submitted something that you did not fully understand? Like, you're working
Oh
on
my
an
God.
assignment, you're working on a project, And you just submitted it like, I beg, make I just submit down
cyber
like
tailor.
that.
Cyber tailor can relate. Smoke 99. Obeyed.
Okay, I guess I guess we all can relate to that. So there's another one. Have you ever Googled something so basic you felt so shy? Like something very simple that I'm supposed to know this thing, but you just check and you're like, oh, why did I do that?
Yeah, yes, oh. Command to this directory in Kali. That I was like, what's this? What am I searching for, God?
Why are you checking this?
Why am
But
I checking this?
we just have to. Sometimes our brain just locks up and we just have to check it.
I swear down.
And we
I
learn
swear to
that way.
God. I swear to God, bro.
So one more, like we have two more things. Have you ever fixed something and you don't even know how you fixed it? You don't know how you got here. You shall know that it worked. And that's the main thing for you. It has worked, it has worked. Let nobody else ask me how it worked.
I think it's everyone. When you're trying to SSH from your system to one virtual machine and the thing just ping or just went through once like this, you just leave it. Just take screenshots. That's the height of it.
Yes,
Always take
so
screenshots. Always take
yes.
screenshots.
Let me
Once you
just
have your
check
screenshots,
my
don't worry.
evidence.
Just check them. All right.
Okay. Okay, the last question we have here is, did you ever think of quitting at some point? Like maybe when, first semester or second semester, or even in the middle of third semester, you're like, I don't think I can do this thing again. No. Did you ever think of quitting?
It's never came to my
Hmm.
mind though. I was just
See, I'm
like, I
seeing a
have
lot
to do
of
this.
no's. Some people are saying
Yeah,
yes.
nah.
Somebody said every single day. Almost all the time.
Don't
Well,
worry, you
guys, I
got
have
this.
good news for you. I'm really, really glad that you didn't quit, and we are all being celebrated here today. So happy graduation, guys.
All right, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you so much, Sam and Amide. This was very fun. First of all, Susan, Ore, and Amara, I hope you guys can see your learners. Can you see the things they were doing? Right? I hope you guys can see. You guys have just exposed yourself, what you have been doing for the past 1 year. Wow. I have no words. I don't know whether to to be proud of you for finally making it or to be disappointed. I don't know. I don't know which emotion I'm feeling right now. But wow, I just hope you guys can see, the learners that you have graduated, Amara and Susan. I hope you guys can see your kids, right? See what they have been doing behind the scenes. At least they showed up. So let's clap for them. Eventually
Yeah,
they submitted whatever. How they submitted, that doesn't.
I'm surprised somebody did not mention ChatGPT. I'm just seeing on the chat that somebody mentioned
I saw
ChatGPT.
ChatGPT. Some people put ChatGPT. I
Yeah,
saw it. I saw
because
it.
I know that at the point, if I won't mention the track, but you guys know yourself. If
Me, I'm listening
and
and I'm
then
judging all of you.
instructor specifically called me and said, Susan, these learners are using ChatGPT. Even after we tried to make the assessment ChatGPT proof in a way, personalized it, but they still figured out a way to, walk around it. But no comments. I'm not saying anything. But
No
I hope you are
comments.
still
You
learning.
guys made it.
I hope you learned. That's all I can say.
All right. Thank you very much, Susan. And well done, every day. This was very fun, very interactive. I really, really enjoyed the game. So, yeah, we'll be moving on because of time. We have to quickly move on to the next part. And I would like to call on Jessica. Jessica is, I'm sure, how many of you guys know Jessica? Well, I know a lot of scholarship people know, scholarship recipients know Jessica. She was in your emails every single time, following up on all of you, right? So hi Jessica. Jessica, are you here? I think she's here. Let me just check. Yes. So yeah, I'll point out Jessica to take up this next segment. She would just like to appreciate some of our sponsors and also hear from some of you guys as well. So yeah, Jessica, over to you.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Darren. So it's an honor to celebrate this milestone with you all today. To all our scholars graduating today, congratulations. out of 357 scholars under the Baraka 2025 cohort that started the program, we have 175 of you that made it to this moment. That speaks of your resilience, your discipline, and your determination. You did not just complete a program, you proved that you can start and as well finish strong. So as we step into the next phase, I want you all to remember that this is not the finish line, but the beginning. I want you all to keep learning, keep showing up, and never shrink yourself to fit into any spaces. Growth to lead. I want you all to grow to lead in them. I also like to appreciate our incredible sponsors, Ayuba for sponsoring the Ayuba Scholarship Fund, Binance for the Binance Scholarship Fund, Browdit for the Browdit Scholarships Fund, Cyber Data Foundation for the Cyber Data Foundation Scholarship Fund, Ninth All Scholars Initiative for the Ninth All Scholars Initiative Scholarship Fund, Prime Fort Hospital for the Prime Fort Hospital Scholarship Fund, and for the Cape Verde government for the CVD Scholarship Fund. Thank you all for investing in these learners and making this journey possible. And during our last check-in call, I requested for everyone to submit their testimonial videos that we really want to appreciate every one of you for finishing strong. And we've been able to compile those videos. So let's watch.
Hello everyone, I'm Arolo Abdulaziz and I'm from Nigeria.
In Kenya we create Jambo. So Jambo.
My name is Idris Popper from Malawi.
My name is Kuto Imana. I'm from Ethiopia.
My name is Kapanga Mulamba Clement. I'm from Democratic Republic of Congo.
My name is Florence Mayabaka. I'm from Freetown, Sierra Leone.
My name is Joseph Kalaba Chilufia and I'm from Zambia.
From Abel Keita Nuria Juvendi Burkina Faso is Amanda Anchero and I'm from Uganda.
I'm Sarah Santos from Cape Verde.
My name is Pacific Shimirimana. I'm from Burundi.
I'm Alan Bwigwe and I come from Côte d'Ivoire, Abidjan.
I am Daniel from Ghana and a beneficiary of the Binance Africa Scholarship at Hot School Africa.
Before old school, I was working as a customer support. But one thing is that I've always had passion for technology and engineering.
Before Alta School, I had a strong desire to build a future in technology.
I just finished my secondary school. I wrote my WAEC and JAMB. So I decided not to go to university. I decided to learn a skill.
I've always wanted to go into tech, cybersecurity, science, but there was no platform and I heard about Hot School.
I had the passion and the curiosity to learn, but access to quality education and structured guidance was a major challenge.
At the time I got accepted into Alt School, I was in my 300 level computer science. At that time, I was perplexed on the journey and what I wanted to do. So
I was looking for a place like a school that has structure, but not in a traditional sense.
To capture my knowledge, I need to follow a learning path.
Towards the end of the program, I had some difficulties meeting up with the last quarter payment.
Then I got referred to the Night Owl Scholarship program by a friend.
So I applied for the grade A scholarship.
And I saw the sponsorship opportunity for product design through Binance. I applied the laws with no hesitation.
I honestly didn't believe I was going to be chosen, but I was chosen.
I am deeply honored and grateful to be beneficiary of this prestigious scholarship program.
Fast forward to when I got the scholarship email, I felt so relieved.
I was extremely grateful.
I was excited. I was grateful and I was relieved.
It means that someone believed in my potential enough to invest in my future.
I felt seen and supported. It was one of the most exciting highlights of my 2025.
Getting this scholarship is a blessing.
But during that phase, my system crashed. But due to the scholarship, I was able to convince my folks about getting out in that system.
Since then, life has been easy, learning has been easy. I didn't have to worry about fees. All I had to do is study and do better.
I've been studying back-end engineering since then, and honestly, it has been a bittersweet experience.
My journey at our school has really been amazing.
Though very tall,
I did have some prior knowledge from self-learning, but old school helped propel me to learn everything that was necessary to be a back-end engineer.
There were moments of doubt, moments where I wondered if I was moving in the right direction.
Combining school and old school at the same time has been so stressful.
This journey has been a roller coaster for me, but it's worth it.
This opportunity removed financial pressure.
Lift a major financial burden from my shoulders.
And having to actually think about where and how I would get money to pay my tuition.
This opportunity that has been presented to me enabled me to better understand cloud technologies, AWS cloud service providers, and other concepts that I wanted to learn at the beginning of the year.
Getting the chance to study cybersecurity, I get a diploma for free, was just an opportunity that I know that I couldn't mess up.
Not to worry about the tuition fees, but to focus on my academics.
I transitioned from basic Node.js to building robust architecture.
And now I'm more confident to use Python and machine learning.
Even there is a lot of challenges that we've faced here in Malawi, for example, Nepal and also Thai, but still we managed to finish.
I want to say a big thank you to Osco Africa. You guys are doing an amazing job.
And thanks to his staff who are close to us in our daily learning journey.
Osco has helped me build practical skills and push myself beyond my comfort zone.
For this time, it was very different to other short courses that I used to take. There was the live class, there was community to interact with your fellow learners, the monthly reminders, the check-ins, the multitude of mails to ensure that we were learning.
It has strengthened my discipline, confidence, and belief in what I can achieve.
Now I can solve projects, I can communicate my insights.
And I was also able to network and meet a lot of new people.
I was able to participate in a startup program where we had to create something digital like a website. My team and I participated and won first place. That's why I would like to thank CVD for giving us this opportunity and for believing in us.
I want to sincerely thank Cyber Data Foundation for awarding me this scholarship. It has really been a burden lifter for me. Greedy, thank you so much.
With the knowledge I acquired, I was able to find master it, build a solid resume, and become a data-driven product marketing manager.
A big shout out to MTN, to Ayuba.
He trusted me. Out of the many, I was selected as the fifth to receive this scholarship.
Mine is to thank Binance from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you for investing in education, for believing in young Africans.
I'm so proud to be one of the beneficiaries of the Ayoba scholarship.
I want to say thank you very much to Ayoba for sponsoring my old school program. It would have been easy without them.
Without the scholarship, I don't think I would have been able to afford old school and to all.
This scholarship did not only help me to achieve my goal of becoming a back-end developer, but also helped me to gain the professional skill through the program at All School Africa.
It's one of the best decisions I've actually ever made.
We made it more than that. So thank you, All School Africa. Thank you, the scholarship team.
Thank you for the follow-up. Thank you for the meeting.
All School gave me a structure. Ayuba opportunity gave me the finance. Go through with it.
Has helped me to go from just a software UX designer to a solid product designer.
Thank you for investing in my dreams.
Receiving this scholarship made me believe that someone saw a potential in me becoming a product designer.
Then with my scholarship at art school, I can work in any project as a product marketer.
I am committed to honoring the investment through this initiative.
I can boldly beat my chest and say, I'm a good Python developer, I'm a good backend engineer.
Thank you, ONCD Ayoba.
Right now, I can proudly tell you that you didn't waste your money on me.
Through your help, that I'm able now to stay confident that I can secure systems. No more money will be lost through our help.
I want to thank you guys so much. And I hope that they'll also continue to impact positively in the life of others, like they did in my life.
I look forward to what the future holds for each and every one of us.
Keep going and don't underestimate your potential.
If you get this opportunity, take it seriously.
This was definitely worth the time, effort, and money.
I recommend our schools to young people who want to learn skills that are important for today's job market.
I want to be an ambassador here in Abidjan to make a promotion of your school
and be a consul.
Go for it. The opportunity can genuinely change your trajectory.
This is going to be the best decisions of your life.
This opportunity can truly change your life, and I can say it still changed mine.
I would say believe in yourself. Fazerão concursos para musicar em porque o curso é um curso muito bom para qualquer um que quer começar a carreira na programação.
Today, I'm really confident about my future.
I'm proud of how far I've come, and this is just the beginning.
I remain a grateful student now and forever.
Your investment is changing lives, and I'm proud to be one of its outcomes.
Wow, that was so emotional. Oh my god. I'm trying as much as possible not to cry. But Jessica, over to you, please.
Same here. So we also have we are also honored to have a distinguished sponsor with us, the founder of the Cyber Data Foundation, Dr. Abiodun, who is here to celebrate this milestone with all the scholarship recipients graduating under the Baraka 2025 cohort. So thank you for your presence, Dr. Abiodun, and congratulations once again to all our scholars. The world is waiting for you all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jessica. And it was truly heartwarming to watch all of the videos, to hear all of the testimonials, to experience what you all have experienced for the past couple of months. Well, my name is Biodun Ojobi, and I am so proud to be part of Old School in the capacity that I'm in. And I look forward to doing more with Old School. But the conversation today is really about you all. You're graduating today with a diploma, with a nano degree, with some learnings around cybersecurity, data science, learning how to code. Everything that I've heard so far sounds great. But what I want you all to pause to think through is, what's next? What do I want to do with it? It's very easy for all of us to say we want to go take a job. And there's nothing wrong with taking a job. But I will argue, though, that in this era that we're in this era of generative AI, in this era of artificial intelligence, this is the era of founders. This is the era of people, of builders. This is the era of people who dare to dream, because you do have the opportunity right in front of you to build things. I spend a lot of my time traveling, and yet feel so excited to carve out 2-3 hours a day to practice this thing that you all call vibe coding. And if I can do it, I think you all can do it too. The world right now has tremendous opportunities because of what generative AI has created. I want you all to pause for a moment and define what we call intelligence. Intelligence, in many cases, for many of us, has been shaped by the four walls of the academic institutions that we've attended, has all been defined by how fast you're able to memorize, how fast you're able to use your numbers or use your brain to think and solve mathematical equations or complex algorithms or complex algebra. But all of that today can be done with AI without you even having to spend hours and hours solving this complex quadratic equation or whatever equation that you're trying to solve. I say all of this to mean intelligence has become commodity. Because the most intelligent person in the room, sorry to tell you this, is not you. The most intelligent person in the room is probably a computer. But there's still a part that we humans can solve for. We can solve for real life problems. We can solve for real life problems that by leveraging artificial intelligence to do so. So here's what I would ask.
for those that have graduated with cybersecurity diplomas today, find a problem and go solve for it. Because the answer to every problem you want to solve for is already there with all of the AI tools, from Claude to Gemini to ChatGPT. The answer to all of those problems has already been can already be solved for. You just go ahead and architect for what you want to solve for. A few weeks ago, literally 2 weeks ago, Google closed out on one of its largest acquisition of a cybersecurity company called Wiz. This cybersecurity company was literally formed 6 years ago. For the amount of money that Google paid for Wiz was 32 billion. I remember very well when I was my last week at Microsoft. I was in Seattle. I had an executive briefing conference with a bunch of executives in a room, and one of the speakers was a guy named Yinon Kostika. Yinon Kostika, at that time, I looked at him and I was like, gosh, man, how can I have someone like Yinon in the room? Very young, sounds very bright. But Yinon had a conversation with the executives still in that room that day. And the last few words that he said is, hey, you all are in good hands with Microsoft. This is going to be my last week. I'm going to go meet with a few of my friends to start a cybersecurity company. A few years before that time, Yinon Kostika and his friends, they started another company called Adalom, which they sold to Microsoft. So it was surprising to me that how can a young guy like this want to leave a role as a partner at Microsoft, which is something that people like me at that time could only dream of. Well, I would love to announce to you that in 2019, this individual left, Yinon Kostika left, and 6 years later, they created $32 billion in revenue, or $32 billion in value, a product that was eventually sold to Google for $32 billion. How can you create $32 billion in value? You can't do that by working for someone. You can do that by using your head, by using your mind, by looking for solutions by looking for problems that humans need solutions to. And AI has created those problems too. As much as we have solutions that are out there for coding, AI has created immense opportunities for people to solve for security when it comes to vibe coding, because a lot of vibe coding solutions that you have there aren't backed by security principles. So that's an opportunity for you right there. And the same thing goes for data science. All of you all that have data science qualifications or have data science degrees from old school, find a problem. Look for a solution to it, no matter how fully baked that solution is. Use AI to refine the solution and go create your product. But when you do it, don't do it all in silence. Go brag about it, blog about it, post about it. Because that right there might be how the next 32 billion or maybe even a 1 trillion is created from whatever part of the continent that you all are in. I'm incredibly proud of you. The future is bright. These AI tools are available to me, are available to you, they're available to everyone. All that you all need is focus, dedication, finding problems, and solving it. Yes, you can go take unemployment, no doubt. Because with AI, there are way more jobs that will be created, in my opinion, than you all are ready for. And I'm going to speak a little bit about that because I know that that's an area a lot of people worry about, that AI is going to take all the jobs away. Just pause for a moment and say that and think the jobs for people who are taking care of Starlink satellites. What was that job called 10 years before now? I would argue that those jobs don't exist or did not exist. The jobs for people who are putting data centers in space, what is that job title today? And when those data centers are now in millions, what is the job titles of people who are going to be taking care of those data centers? I would argue that those jobs did not exist before, but they would exist in the future. I would also argue that what are the jobs of people who are doing software engineering today? How is that job going to be different? I will say that those jobs are still being formed. So the opportunities will be there. So you could use your learnings and lessons from old school to go find the job. But if I were you, I would go build agents, because we are truly entering the era of the agents. And even the internet that we know today, I would argue that the internet we know today is not optimized for how agents should communicate. So there's a lot that will be solved for. There are people who build a pipeline for one agent to talk to 1 million agents, because the constraints today just could not make that happen. And that might be your opportunity right there. So look for problems, find a solution, and there goes your prosperity. That's all that I have to share. I'm open to taking any questions.
All right. Thank you so much, Dr. Biodun, for your time, and also for, I feel like it was another keynote speech as well. But thank you so, so much for sharing knowledge. And I hope everyone got to note down things. I'm sure people, I hope people, this is not the first time hearing Dr. Awojobi. You know, he was one of our speakers during the START conference that we had online as well. And he also spoke about, you know, AI and how AI isn't going to take your jobs, right? So I really love how much you touched about that. And, you know, with AI, more jobs and more opportunities are being open. So thank you so much, sir, for your time. I don't think I've seen any questions. So thank you so much, sir. We'll be moving on to the next session, the next aspect of today's graduation. I think everyone is sending their thanks. Thank you so much. So, all right. So would be briefly appreciating some of our student leaders, our learning leaders. Thank you so much. I told them that I wasn't going to cry, right? And I'm going to try as much as possible not to. But these guys have been so amazing from the beginning to the very end. They have been so instrumental, so helpful. A lot of you guys have interact with them on a daily basis more than me, and that's the whole purpose of having student leaders, because I can't be everywhere at the same time. I can't be in all of the tracks. I can't be in all of the courses. I can't know what's happening in product design and at the same time know what's happening in cybersecurity. And these people volunteered willingly, right? They volunteered to these roles, and they took these roles on their head, literally, right? They carried these responsibilities on their head. They checked up, they were there for you guys. They were also trying as much as possible to be there for themselves at the same time. And they finished and they graduated, and I'm so, so proud, and I'm so, so happy that all of them are here today. I really, 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 really appreciate every single one of you in School of Engineering. Sam, everyone has been shouting Big Sam when he came on stage. You guys know how instrumental Sam was. And even not just for School of Engineering, Sam was everywhere. He was everywhere. He was in all the schools helping everybody at the same time. So Sam, thank you so much. Ayomide, thank you so much. Ibrahim, the vice president as well, thank you so much for School of Engineering. Charles, thank you so, so much. Blessing. I know some of them are here. Please, if you are here in the chat, also say hi. We are giving you your flowers, literally. You have been supporting all of these learners for the past 1 year. We really appreciate you. Rose, thank you so, so much. I know there's someone that is not here for School of Engineering. Moyo Sore, she was, you know, the also helping for cybersecurity as well. So sorry that we didn't include you here, but thank you so, so much as well. Thank you so much, every single person that helped us with School of Engineering. We really appreciate you. Also for School of Products, Sinesipo, Lydia, Samuel, the two Samuels, Samuel Olalekon and Samuel Albert. Thank you so, so much for your help, for supporting all of your classmates for the past 1 year. We know that it has not been easy. We really appreciate you. Please, you guys should celebrate them. I'm sure they have been helpful and instrumental to all of you for the past 1 year, for School of Data as well. Angela, I thank you so much. Really, Angela was always in my DMs every 2 to 3 days. Blessing as well. Blessing, thank you so much. Data analysis rep. Precious. I hope Precious is here. I haven't seen Precious, but thank you so much for your time. Also, we have Abisola for data engineering. Data engineering guys are always quiet, but thank you so much, every single one of you. We really appreciate you for your time, for your dedication, really, because it's not an easy job, right? What you were doing, really appreciate all of you. I just wanted to take out a segment in today's graduation to celebrate all of you and to appreciate all of you. I know your classmates appreciate you more, but we thank you and we appreciate every single one of you for your time. Thank you. So because of time, currently we'll be going on to the next segment. And when I was speaking with the leaders, when I was telling them I was planning graduation and we're planning graduation, do they have an idea? Do we have ideas on what we can do? They told me specifically that, they would love to hear from an alum gone through this course, gone through this path, and can be able to speak to you guys for just a few minutes to give advice, big sister or big brother advice, and then we'll find someone. We're able to get Jennifer, right? And Jessica is a product of experience, being able to build platforms and insurance tech platform, right? And that's so commendable. Beyond communities as well, where she supports learning products. So I think Jennifer, I'm still audible. If you guys can hear me, give a thumbs up. Okay. All right. Awesome. Okay, I can see thumbs up now. All right. So Jennifer, hi Jennifer, over to you. Are you here? I think she's here. I saw her.
Yes, I'm here. I don't know. Should I turn on my camera?
Hi. So
Let me know if you can hear me. Hi, everybody. Good evening.
Yes, we can hear you.
I don't know who amongst us is like lagging, but I know if you can't hear me, just let me know so that I will take it again. All right. Hi, everyone. Good evening. We actually many. Without wasting much time, my name is Amazing Jennifer. And yes, I'm a product manager. That's always my intro word. My name is Amazing Jennifer, and I'm a product manager. So I feel honored being here actually, speaking to the recent graduates of our school. So 3 years ago, was it 3 years ago? Yes, that was in 2023. I enrolled in school 2022, so I finished in 2023, and I think we graduated like July, and by August, I was already like positioned somewhere. So when I saw is the theme of this, ceremony is Grit to Greatness, I smiled a bit because I feel like that is my story and something that I'll be very glad sharing, because I feel like my journey to where I am right now is a journey of like grit. Do you understand? So much perseverance, so much, passion, everything consistent, everything just wrapped in one. And again, I just have to always say thanks to all school, because they contributed a lot to where I am. I said we graduated, I think around June, July, but by August, September, I was already positioned somewhere. I remember when all school came up and say, let's, get some people somewhere. And again, that's why it's also good to come out with a very good result as well. So when I interviewed with 2 companies, and I started with one. So when the other one called me, we can start now, but it was internship. So I think from here, I just have to say, you know what you are looking for at the end of the day. When I enrolled in School of Product, I knew what I was looking for. Before then, I was a community manager. I was already earning well. I was getting to somewhere, but I wanted to do more. I wanted to be in product. I wanted to, see to the life cycle of a product, be able to contribute, be able to strategize, do more than just community. Or I'm still a community manager, by the way. Like I still do that. But I just wanted to be more, and it was product that I leaned into. So getting in there, I realized that I was supposed to start as an intern. And then again, the price or the salary being paid to an intern, I looked at it and I looked at myself. I was like, how am I going to cope? Where do I start from? But then again, that is one thing about, I didn't tell anybody, by the way. I didn't tell anybody. The amount wasn't bad, to be honest. But because I already had a job, I'm saying this because I know that many people in our school right now, I know that because that time that we are learning, almost half of us were already working. Do you understand? So going back to starting afresh, you can be lucky and you just starting with a company that is going to really take you up and say, oh, come and start as an associate or whatsoever. But again, I'm speaking to people that are really have the fear of, I don't want to start afresh. It's okay to start afresh, especially if you know what you want to do. Is now on you to give yourself time. As you're starting afresh, what is your plan? So when I got in there, I had that grit. That's why I said it was grit that led me to where I am right now. I worked hard. I was a product manager intern, but I was working as if like I am the real product manager. I started in September. By December, I already won like Rising Star of the company. So it was, there, out there. I even won there was a prize, a monetary prize to it, 100,000 naira, as at that time, like 2023 and all of that. And I took that as a challenge. Before you know it, by January, I was already like promoted. So just check it, September to January, I was already promoted, right? So, and that's how my journey has been. I'm actually still with the same company, but all I'm just trying to say is that, are you going to work hard 100%? There are different schools that we are in right now. There is School of Engineering, School of Data, School of Products, all of them. But in whichever one that you are in, number one, don't be scared to start afresh. Don't be scared for any role that comes to you. It depends on how much work you are willing to put in. Good work doesn't hide itself at the end of the day. There is no good work that hides itself. If you know what you are doing, people will 100% recognize you, and you cannot be where you are. In 2 months, in 3 months, you are moving further and you'll be doing well as well. So right now, I think what I will always say when I speak to people is that I think back then, AI has not really, been is not, there has always been AI, but now like AI tools were not as rampant. I remember then when I came out, you come and do product tear down, you're doing product tear down, you are going to, I remember writing about Google Docs, publishing it, doing whatnot. Oh, go and look for an application that you know how to use or you like hate, or maybe you like, and write something about it to publish it so that people will actually see you. If you're not doing anything, at least people that want to employ you will want to see what you can do. Apart from documentation, what have you done? Because that is what defines you as a person and how willing you are, how you are willing to learn. So right now, there are so many AI tools across. So I feel like it's kind of easy right now. If you're in School of Engineering, you're a front-end guy, you can hook up with somebody that is in data, you can hook up with somebody that is in product, just form a group and look for a problem. There's always a problem. Everything in software development is all about solving a particular problem. And try to solve it. Try to use AI. Try to use AI tools and do something. As a software developer, yes, good and fine. It's also good to don't as you're starting, don't go straight to using Lovable or Bot.new to build. just know like the basic things that you have to know, because at the end of the day, it's smart people that can use AI, to be honest. It is smart. You have to be smart before you use it as a smart person. If you see what somebody that is smart built with AI and you see the person that is not smart built with AI, the difference is clear. So, but what I'm saying in essence is for the people in product, actually, there is no point waiting for you to be able to get into somewhere before you can show something. You can iterate, do with some group of people. If there are nobody to build with or do something with, you can do it all alone. Publish it, write it out there, because at the end of the day, people just need to see what you have been doing. Need I say that before I even got my first job, I was in one product community and I saw someone say that they needed a junior, somebody like an assistant, product manager. And immediately, because I had already had something, I had something in the works. Do you understand? I reached out to the person and say, oh, even though I was still like a student in our school at that time. So, but I just messaged and say, even though I do not have like real-time experience, but this is what I've been able to do. And that is even where we kind of started something. Do you understand? So there is always something like that. You are learning, quite all right. But what can you do when somebody is not pushing you to learn? What are you doing by yourself at the end of the day? So there are different things out there. First of all, you have to, outside is not smiling. Outside is also smiling as well, because I will never say outside is not smiling for some people, so that it's not discourage you. But at the end of the day, it's just how willing are you, like, to put yourself out there, to also dedicate to what somebody has given you. Many people, there is no founder or there is no business owner that is bringing in someone that wants to ruin their business at the end of the day. People want to see what you have up in your head. People want to see how you can contribute. And at the end of the day, that's what you want to show. So this grit to greatness, 100%. Am I already there? Not really. I am not. But do I know that I will eventually get a yes? Because I already have the works. I am doing it. And I'm doing them with so much grit. And that's what I just want everybody here to, like, just, have in their mind, have at the back of their minds, put in the work. So when you put in the work, you will always be rewarded. And again, I just have to say, being in all school, I don't think you go to anybody in my company and say, oh, where did she come from? Everybody knows from all school. I see you always talk about all school. So if you are leaving this place, you are wearing a badge. You're already wearing a badge. Whatever company you are going to, just want to know, all school has like a very, very good, history out there. And it's more like when you want to step into something and you say, oh, I got it from this school. And some people say, oh, got it from this school, we even let you into the door. But at the end of the day, once it lets you into the door, do you want to disappoint what all school has already paved for you? I don't think you would want that. So as you're preparing, prepare 100%. There are different ways people can get a job. If you already have a job, you're working in the tech industry, I think you can do internal transitioning. By being in all school right now and having graduated, you can reach out to your internal team members, your line manager. I want to transition into software, the engineering department. I want to transition into the data. If people don't have the data team, because some companies do not actually have, you might actually want to be the pioneer. Do you understand? Somebody that will open it up, create that department, create it for yourself, and chair it. But at the end of the day, people want to see. People work with what they are seeing, not what you are saying. They want to see, is it capable? You have something to show them at the end of the day. So if there is no job, create one for yourself. You can form a group, and you people should build something, publish it, push it out there. I always see the founders of all school, they retweet everything. They used to retweet things coming from all school members. So imagine that they have large audience on social media. Retweet it so that people will see. Do you understand? Like sometimes when I speak, I also speak to myself, because I feel like I do not even put myself out there as much as I can. Do you get it? But I also know what's putting yourself out there, what it can do to your career, how much impact it can render to you. So there is no shame when you are looking for something. You throw shame out of the door. If you want to progress, you do not have shame. You become so shameless when it comes to opportunities, you sourcing for things that you want. So at the end of the day, I think I just have like 3 words. That's number 1. Just don't be scared to start afresh. For people that are saying, oh, how can I go back? If it's internship that you got, take it. anyone that you just get, just take it, but know that you are putting in the work. Look for better ones as you're already getting in there. Nobody wants to hire you with no experience. If you do not have experience, I think you should just lower yourself and start from where you can start from. Do you understand? And pick up from that. If that is not your own way, to be honest, 100%, everybody's this thing doesn't work the same way. There are people that will just come out and, they're already like flying immediately. That's good and fine. But at the end of the day, I just want us to, just know that it's not the same for everybody. Just create a plan. In 2 months, in 3 months, what do I want to do with this, my certificate? Do I just want it to be a certificate? At the end of the day, it is only going to be, something tangible when you make something out of it. So do I just want it to be sitting out here, or do I want to be building something? You can go into different places. There are so many things that you can do with AI right now. There are opportunities coming out from there. As a software engineer, how do you want to utilize it? You go with trends, and that's how people will also see you and see what you can give to them and be like, oh, I think this person is actually like, a good instrument to my offerings or to my company, and I would want to take that person up. So yeah, I think I don't know if this is I don't really know how to do Perspire, Maguire to acquire and all of that. But yeah, I just feel happy to be here. I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy to have spoken to us on this call. If you have any question and all of that, yeah, people from also has also been, there for me when I have questions. I reach out to Sandrine. Yes, I know her, like, and the like. So I reach out to them at my early stage, and I used to ask them questions, and they also provide answers to my questions. So I don't think you have anything to fear. You have a solid community behind you. Anything that you are confused on, there are people out there that you can reach out. Yeah, if you also want to reach out to the alumni, you can also reach out to them as well. Because I feel like everybody in our school, when they see another person from our school, they're always like happy. Oh, our school, yes, I'm coming from there and all of that. We're always just happy to meet ourselves outside. So at the end of the day, congratulations to every single person. I was also, when I was graduating, actually, I didn't know where I was going. I was confused. Like on the call, I was very confused. But 2 months after graduation, I already had somewhere I was. I ensured that I put in the work. I'm not even going to lie to you. I put in the work. Myself, I know that I worked. Did I work? Yes, I worked. I even lost a lot of weight because I was working, but because I was headed somewhere and I knew what I wanted to achieve. I knew what I was working towards. So I was not just working with no vision. I knew what I wanted to be, and I know where I wanted to go. So as I was putting in the work, I was expecting something. And before you knew it, yes, I'm already here. And I'm just going to say that right now I'm sitting here saying that I'm happy that I took up what came to me that time. If you know that some people actually want to discourage you, maybe you should not mention to them and just, take an opportunity that you already have, but make sure that, yeah, the work is there and the grind is up. So without wasting much time, I just want to say congrats to everybody, and so nice speaking to you guys. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jennifer, for taking out time to be here today. Yeah, I hope everyone has been able to take 1 or 2 things from what Jennifer had to say. This is someone that has actually graduated, right? And you can see that you can actually make it, and you have to start from somewhere. All right, so we need to actually speed things up a bit. I'm going to be calling on the program managers, right? We'll be taking the next segments, right? So we'll be announcing some of our best graduating learners. All right, so Amara, I think you're up next. Are you ready?
Yes, I am. Hi,
All right, over to you.
everyone. So we're going into the best graduating learners for each track, and I'm going to be calling for the School of Engineering. So these learners are the top scorers across their track. So they showed consistency from the first semester to the second semester to the third semester, and their cumulative grade speaks to their consistency, their excellence, their discipline, and we want to, honor them as best as we can with the certificates of awards that will be given to them. So once we call their names, I want every single person here to give them a round of applause and congratulate them, because as you know, it's not easy to be a top scorer at old school, right? So, Darren, next slide, please. So for the School of Engineering, the backend Python track, we have Divine Zoku. Congratulations, Divine. For the cloud engineering track, we have Ifeanyi Franklin Ike. A huge congratulations to Ifeanyi. Then for the front end track, we have Esabao. A huge congratulations to the three of you. It was not an easy feat, but you were able to achieve this. And kudos to you and the efforts that you put into your learning during this cohort. Then for the next slide, it's an interesting situation here, and the instructor was not able to pick. I was not able to pick. Three of them scored top in their cohorts, in their track, I mean. So these three, because we're unable to decide, the instructor said each of them were consistent in their class, each of them were engaging in their class. So where do we go from there? So congratulations to the three of you for achieving this award. So we have Gift Wada, we have Gutu Imana, and John. A huge congratulations to the three of you for achieving this. So finally, I have a similar situation to this. Immediately I saw this results. It was very interesting to me because I'm like, these two guys, Sam and Ayomide, where do I go from here? But yes, similar situation. Two of them were top scorers in cybersecurity. Two of them are great leaders in the School of Engineering. So congratulations to the both of you for winning the certificate of award for the best learner in cybersecurity. Huge congratulations to you. Darren, hold on a bit. So I'm going to call on Ore to handle that for the School of Products. So Ore, the floor is yours.
Oh, hi. Okay. All right. So we'll be sharing or announcing, I will be sharing and announcing the Best Learner Award for the different tracks in School of Products. And for the school, for products management track, I don't know if Demi has, okay. Yes, the best learner goes to Ayomide Afolabi. Congratulations, Ayomide Afolabi. And then for product design, we have Sinesipo Umbusi. I hope I pronounced that right. And then for product marketing, I have Betel Madu. And yeah, congratulations to you all. You've showed commitment and dedication to your learning all through your first, second, and third semester. And I am proud that we are here to celebrate you on this great achievement. So congratulations. And then we'll go on to School of Data also.
All right. So for School of Data, let's let the drum roll begin. Yeah, so for School of Data, for data analysis, we have Blessing. I don't want to murder the names, so I'll just call Blessing. Blessing, congratulations. It wasn't easy. You scored very high, very high. Congratulations to you. And then for data science, I have Bello Oshosho Gabriel. I hope I pronounced that well. That's for data science. And data engineering, I have Esel Erogene. I hope I pronounced that well. I'm just going to pronounce the first name. I can't, so I don't murder the other names. But then, based on everything I was like, in School of Data Engineering, we have Isaiah Ayomide. School of Products, we also have Ayomide. I was thinking, okay, maybe School of Data will have Ayomide, but there's something with that name that always comes with that word. That's on the side. But congratulations to those guys and to everybody in the School of Data. Trust me, in School of Data, it was hard. If you check your results, you'll see decimal points. So it was, some of you, it was just decimal points, fractions that differentiated the outstanding guys. So you did very well. Next.
All right, so I believe I'm going next. Now, so we've seen the best learners for each track, right? But we also have the best graduating learner overall for each school. And I'm going to call for the School of Engineering. And yes. Oh my God, I wanted to do a whole drum roll thing, but yeah, daring. So once again, both Ayomide and Sam were the top scorers in the School of Engineering. With all the work they had to do, with how difficult the cybersecurity track was, they both got the best graduating learner for School of Engineering. And I want to say very huge congratulations to both of you. I was so excited when I saw the results. I was like, oh my God, but I don't want to talk too much. So congratulations, congratulations, and congratulations again. So we're going to call on Ore for the School of Products.
Okay, so for the School of Products, the best graduating learner goes to Bethel Umadu from the Product Marketing track. Congratulations, Bethel. And then, yes.
So for School of Data, this is the first time, 3 years at old school, right? This is the first time data engineering is superseding either data science and data analysis. There's always data analysis struggling to take it more times often than not. And this is really the first time. I don't know what you did, SO again, essay, right? But congratulations to you for being the best graduating learner in School of Data. First time ever, data engineer. So congrats to you.
All right. Thank you so much, Suzanne. Thank you so much, PMs. Congratulations, guys. Congratulations to every single one of you. I was so nice seeing a lot of student leaders actually be the ones to, be best graduating learners as well in some of their tracks. And it shows that, leadership doesn't stop you from also putting in the work. So congratulations to everyone. So now we'd like to just hear from some of our best graduating learners. I know we're putting you guys on the spot, just a few words. I know Sam and Ayomide are here on stage already. So Sam, do you have anything to say? Just a few words, Ayomide. Also, I know there's Bethel and Eserogene. If you guys can, if you are here, you can raise your hands. Just 1 or 2 words. We're actually short on time, but we just would like to still appreciate and hear from you. So yeah, Sam, Ayomide, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you
All right.
confirm if you can hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right. Good evening, everyone, once again. Thank you so much, Old School team, for this a wonderful recognition. Standing here as the best graduating student is actually an honor I do not take lightly. And Old School has actually shaped me to more than even beyond my initial plan. There were late nights trying to understand concepts that didn't make sense. There were moments of self-doubt that am I really into this? Because coming from a medical background, I need to balance a whole lot of things. But graduating yesterday as the best is actually one of the amazing things that has actually happened to me this year. And I want to appreciate everyone, to my fellow students. Thank you so much. To my executive, thank you. I really do appreciate every one of you. And I will always say this to everyone: impossibility is nothing. Even the word impossible says I'm possible when you put in the right apostrophe and punctuation mark. Thank you. Bye.
All right. Thank you so much, Sam. Ayomide, do you have anything to say?
Yes, good evening again. I'm truly honored to be recognized today, and I'm proud of how I've come. This experience has taught me that excellence comes from consistency, and showing up every day. Thank you to my instructors. Thank you to our community manager, my program manager, Amara. Thank you to all my colleagues, like the journey, and for listening to me in some times when I'm talking about things and showing up every day. And yeah, so their journey, so keep learning and trust the process. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much, Ayomide. I didn't see Bethel and essay, but I hope you guys are here. Congratulations to you guys as well. So yeah, we'll be moving on to the next. We'll be moving on to the next thing on our agenda, and we'll be hearing from our CEO, Adewale Yusuf. Hi, Adewale. I think he's here. Yes, he is. Yeah, we can see you. We can hear you.
How's it going, everyone? So I want you guys, this is what I need you guys to do for me. I need you all to just drop the map of the country you're from. I know we have different countries here and we have people from different cities too. So let's see. And yeah, I know Nigeria. You guys are always showing off. So yeah, I can see more Nigeria. I want to see more country. Yeah, thank you, Sierra Leone. Thank you. Is that Cabo Verde? Thank you, Ghana. Thank you, Sierra Leone. Thank you. Hey, I think you have to be putting the names in front now. I don't know most of these flags. Thank you, Kenya. Thank you, everyone, and thank you, Nigeria. Thank you, Burundi. Thank you, Burundi. People from Burundi. I think that should be Togo or where? Oh, thank you. Oof, I'm so sorry. I don't want South Africa. It's my South Africa people. Thank you so much. Thank you. Please drop. And I think this is one of our most diverse class ever. We always have students from every part of the world. We've had from over 100 countries. But you know, sometimes you say so much that sometimes you don't get to believe it again. You understand? So now coming here, especially for the testimonial video and the thank you video to yes, that's Algeria. I know that logo. So that reminds me, you know, the video, the everything just showed like indeed we have people from every part of the world. And one thing I would let you know that I've seen is for everyone that is outside Nigeria on this thing. I know our structure for a long time has been kind of, even though we say Africa and global, has been kind of Nigeria centric. Because oh, sorry, Pakistan. That was Pakistan. Our logo is been kind of our structure has been kind of Nigerian centric. We're changing that because we also have a lot of Nigerians. And you all know, for people from other part of the world that are not Nigerians, you all know that Nigerians, you know, Nigerians are always loud. We are always loud. Apart from being loud, we are always vibrant. I will use the word vibrant in everything. So I'm sorry for you guys I'm sorry to you guys and thank you for accommodating us. We will do better. You understand? We'll do better. We have a Kenyan on our team and I think they've eventually turned out to Nigerian. And we have all the Rwandans too, they've turned them to Nigerians. I hope this your 1 year, you were able to learn one or two things about Nigerians and also were able to learn a lot of things about you. And see, the most important thing, when we started, it was a simple dream. It was a simple dream just to support people and to give people relevant skills, just to give people relevant skills in this market. And when AI also came, Art school is actually built for the time like this, for AI time like this, because we build a curriculum, we build a moving curriculum compared to traditional schools, compared to anything. And also, I remember like when we were starting, when we just announced then application was going on, I was in 2022 before our first cohort, because our first cohort started in April 20. Sorry, my daughter is home for spring break, so it's a lot of disturbance. So our first cohort was in April 2022. And I remember before that I think I was in Stanford, I was in Palo Alto, and I was discussing with someone, and the person said, see, there's no way Africans or people can actually spend 1 year online to learn. And I was like, it's possible because I know people, I know my people, I know what we can do when once we can achieve something. I know the dedication, and you guys have shown that over and over and over again. I think you should give yourself a round of applause. 1 year online, it's not easy. I've tried it too, I failed. And you see, like Susan said, she also dropped out. So, but you are here. That's amazing thing. That's interesting. You should give yourself a credit, and you should actually appreciate yourself for this moment. And my and also I want you to appreciate everyone, from the instructors, from the program manager, from everyone. We don't call them program manager anymore. We call them BCM. So they are actually the manager, segment manager. We need to appreciate them, from your instructors, people that have given, people that have watered you in this 1 year. And I think you should give them a round of applause too. And as we are going forward, one of the things I've been thinking, that I've been working on, especially now that I'm in this other part of the world, has always been like, how can we do more? What can we do more? I see people struggle. I see a lot of things. I see a lot of amazing people. I see people that English is not even their primary language. If if English is not your primary language, can you just say hi in the message? I mean, it's not like your language like Nigeria. Maybe you speak French. Maybe it's not your first or second language. That's what I'm saying. Oh, thank you. I can see people, because I know people here. Thank you so much. You speak French, you speak Portuguese, and also, yeah, mostly French, Portuguese, and yeah, I think so. So I've seen the way it's always difficult, and but we're going to get better. We're going to get better. And thank you for staying with us for 1 year. Thank you for being with us. So this is not for me. My speech is always very simple and straightforward. It's just to say well done for all you do. And to be honest, you guys are one of the best sessions we have, because you guys are just amazing. And also, I think you guys are kind of, you should be a bit AI native right now, because right now your school was into where AI just evolved fully. That everyone is going AI this, AI that, and I hope we've been able to support your journey. And I've seen a lot of people from around the world leaving our school, working in different parts of the world with different countries. It's not easy, but one thing I'm promising everyone, one thing I'm promising everyone is we are also not going to leave you. We are going to be with you. And that's why our community, our alumni community is important. I know we have a community on WhatsApp. I don't know how strong that has been, but also we want to go beyond that WhatsApp. We want to find a place to reach you, because we want to do one of the departments we want to invest even going forward is also one of the department we want to invest in is our outcome department. Outcome means jobs. You start a company. We know we have something where we invest in some people that graduated when they start a company. We want to invest more in outcome department, and we want to find a way to keep you together. So, and I know the community team will reach out to you, but we want to keep you close. And also, we're also taking the next step as a company. As Talent QL is the parent company of our school. We're not also taking a next step. A next step that is different. Like for now, because we're streaming on YouTube, I might not be able to say much, but we will let you know. A next step that is not just for us, is for you. A next step to not just keep you relevant, also a next step to make you a global learner, be part of the global community, be part of the global growth. So now I will invite our incoming president that will be leading that to just say hi to us. I know you guys. We eventually is designing something that we will reach out to you and send a lot of things to you on what we are doing, and now we can also support you, not just from not just from what's it called? Not just from opportunity, also from many, from everything. And as I said, what's it called? As I said, community and outcome is one of the most important thing. All right, I will invite Damon to actually say a few things before we go, because we have another meeting. just say a few things before. Hi, Damon.
Good afternoon, morning, whatever time of day you are finding yourself in. My name is Damon Kornhauser. I'm going to be joining Adewale and the team and taking the reins of a pretty exciting initiative that Adewale has spoken, dropped a couple seeds on, and we'll be talking more about in the coming months. But I just want to say that I've been on the Zoom with you for a while now, listening in at the stories, listening in on the successes and the impact and the exciting things that you're all off going to be doing. And I'm inspired. I just want to say congratulations to every single one of you. This is an incredible accomplishment. And it has been so wonderful to see the investment that you've made in yourselves, your ideas on how you're going to transform your own futures into be the world that you want. I think if there was just going to be one final thing that I would say is, there's a lot of talk about preparing you for the future and all the skills of the future. But I think the thing I keep my mind and my eye on is that the future needs to be ready for you. You are about to transform. You have already started transforming everything about the world, and you're going to keep it up. And so it's not just about workforce readiness and skill development so that you can succeed, but I am interested in how the world can transform to be ready for the innovations and the ideas and the impact that all of you are going to be making. That is what gets me out of bed in the morning and inspires me. And so I'm thrilled to be a part. I look forward to supporting in every way I can imagine. And I hope I have the opportunity to connect with as many of you in the future as possible. Congratulations. This is amazing. You are inspiring. Keep it up, and have a great next step of your journey.
All right, thank you, Damon. So one last thing I want to do is we've graduated several students. And this is one thing we notice in all the people that are successful, all the people that I've seen that are working not just in their country. Some I've interviewed one of our learners that the company hired from Nigeria to work in London. They actually migrated out to London, different things. But what always happens is they always take this personal. That's the most important thing. What we do, and everyone can testify to it, we have different partner companies that reach out that we also work with to actually get maybe some people to do to interview with. And also, this is not to do internship with, to do different things. Like the lady that came up, we connect her different opportunities. But also, one of the things you should know is all those companies, they hire people on their own. We never promise like, oh, this is an internship. And we don't also enforce this on different companies like, oh, we don't mandate it, you must hire these people. What I'm trying to tell you now is make this journey personal for yourself. Make the growth personal for yourself. This is not the end. It's going to be tough. We live in an ever dynamic world right now. There's different AI modules, different stuff that is coming out. So whatever you want to do, whatever the opportunity you see, you have to make it work for yourself. All right. Thank you so much. All the best, everyone.
All right. Thank you so much, Adewale, for your time, and Damon as well. I hope we're all able to listen and get one or two things from what Adewale and Damon said as well. So yeah, we have actually come to the end of today's graduation ceremony. Woo! Wow. We started this like around 6 p.m. West African time. And thank you everyone once again for taking our time to be here. Congratulations to everyone. I saw some people saying that like, oh, we're not celebrating some people because of we did for the best graduating learners. We are celebrating you all. That's what we are here for today. So a big shout out to everyone that was here, all the scholarship sponsors. And I saw someone also saying that, oh, they paid in full. Yes, to you guys that were also able to pay in full as well. Congratulations and well done to you all. Right. So thank you everyone. I don't know who was trying to speak.
Hey, Derika is how many cups? Derika is fine.
What's going on? Who is buying Derika? All right. All right. Thank you, everyone, once again. Like I was saying, well done, everyone. And thank you so much for taking our time to be here today. We really appreciate and we celebrate all of you. Yeah, I'm going to sincerely miss all of you. I feel like as if I'm not going to be sending Monday motivations again, but we're still here for you. Like we said, we're going to definitely onboard you to the alumni community on WhatsApp. You'll get more information from us about other things as well. So yes, have a wonderful evening. I don't know if any of the program managers have anything else to say before we wrap up today. Amara and Susan. I don't know if anyone has anything to say, or we can close off for today.
Hi. I've bared my heart and soul to them in my goodbye notes. And I just want to say good luck. Keep growing, keep learning, and the sky is your limit.
Thank you so much, Amara. Susan, do you have anything to say to them? This is like
Believe in
the last
yourself.
call. Yeah.
Just believe in yourself. Don't stay in your comfort zone. Just believe in yourself. Comfort zone can be your enemy.
Okay, am I the one that can't hear Susan again? Susan, did she mute herself?
I think we lost her. Yeah.
Okay. But guys, believe in yourself. Let me finish what Susan was saying. Believe in yourself, guys. We believe in you, and we're so proud of you. We're so proud of you, each and every single one of you. Yeah, I'm going to miss you guys so much. Sam, all of you entering my DMs, disturbing us. But yeah, we're still here. We're still here for the next couple of months for you guys as well, making sure everything that you need for after graduation is all set. Right. So, okay, I think Amara wants to take it over with some music. Amara, are you ready for us? It's dance. You know that type when it's time for the party, they say dance, menu. That's the time. It's time for dance. There's no menu, but there's rice at home, so you can have rice at home. There's always rice at home, right? So you guys can have rice at home. That's nice. But it's time for dance. We can give you dance. That's the best we can do for you. Okay. We can't do the food, right? But there's rice at home. Okay. So Amara, ready for us, to give us some jams? I'll stop sharing. Amara has some nice jams for us. She's a DJ on the side, guys. So if you want to book her for your next event, holla at her. Okay. All right. Okay, Amara, you're displaying the closing remark slide. I can't hear you. You're muted, though. Okay, what's going on? Am I the one that can't hear Amara? It's like Amara doesn't want us to dance again.
She's muted.
Okay, we're dancing.
I be king, I'm the best my generation ever seen. I came suddenly, I be like Nepa Bill. I never since, I never miss. I be smashing, I be killing everything. From Ikeja to Ojuwe, Lekpa Bridge. To the many places that I've never been. Remember this, I'm a king. I'm a legend in the making, I'm a champion. Remember this, I'm a king. I'm a legend in the making, I'm a champion. Remember this, I'm a king. I'm a legend in the making, I'm a
super good. Hey, I be finding silver lining where the mother said I need patience in due time, and I'll be reclining by design. I've been grinding for my needs. Bought a whip to give my nephew, put them diamonds on my knees, shining so dope that I purchased 88 keys for mama to play a song and call my ADHD. With this baby face, fine, yeah, them rarely hate me. Get them belly aches, love them waist deep. Every occasion, I put money in safe keep. Very impatient, be on time when you pay me. Very evasive when they hating what they see. Made me a nation, then they crown me as their king. Bell rings and then my hands are raised. MGM Grand Mandalay. Envy him now while my victory has just begun. When you you see me, just know you looking at a motherfucking champion.
I'm a motherfucking champion. Remember this, I'm a king. I'm a legend in the making, I'm a champion. Oh, champion. I'm a motherfucking champion. Remember this, I'm a king. I'm a legend in the making, I'm the average boy from the average streets with an empty pocket and a bag of dreams. Many things where your eyes don't see, many tears where your eyes don't bleed. Through the rise and falls, I made it to the top. You not get anything when you want to. Oh, I'm a champion. I'm a king. I'm a legend, I'm a champion. Oh, I'm a motherfucking champion. Remember this, I'm a legend and I'm a king.
DJ Amara on the beats. Drop that. Thank you so much, Amara. Thank you so much, guys. I'm sure we can be here till midnight if we leave some of you, but we have to close. We have to end today's webinar. Oh, that's to say webinar. Oh my god, I missed doing webinars with you guys already. But yeah, we have to close today's graduation, okay? So thank you once again, everyone. Have a wonderful weekend, a wonderful evening. Congratulations once again. Like we said, please post and be loud about everything that you have achieved in this past 1 year. We'll see you all at the top. We'll see you guys, doing great things. We can't wait to see all of you doing amazing things. And we wish you all the very best of luck. Bye, everyone. Bye, Baraka 2025, class of 2026 cohorts.